I feel that with AI tools nowadays, it's more of becoming a good system thinker, having a good mental model, and thinking about how to implement it within the wider scope of the organization. And I feel that that's actually the main competitive advantage. It's not the tools, it's not the new fancier models or the latest updates of like how Claude is crushing it. What do you feel about this?
I think you're spot on. The tools change every few months. What matters is how you think about problems and connect the dots across your organization. Someone with a solid mental model can adapt to any new tool, but someone who just chases the latest model without understanding the bigger picture gets left behind. The real leverage is in asking the right questions. Where does this actually create value? Who needs to be involved? What breaks if we do this wrong? That's the system thinking piece. What made you land on this realization? Was there a moment where you tried to implement something fancy and it flopped?
No, I've always thought about this, but essentially with AI now, anyone can hire their own mini employees, and therefore they are required to think more like business owners instead and take ownership of like the outcome. I think sooner or later everyone should be moving towards this kind of direction, and if you are not doing this, you will be left out. So I'm curious, what kind of questions or what kind of framework can we follow to help someone become a better system thinker?
That's a really compelling shift you're describing. AI democratizes execution. So the bottleneck moves from can I build this to do I understand what I should build and why? For someone to think like a system owner, I'd start with what are the constraints and incentives in your organization that actually drive behavior versus what people say drives behavior? Once you see that gap, you start asking better questions about where AI fits. Does that resonate? Or do you think the real challenge is something else, like getting people to even want that ownership mindset in the first place?
I guess, but I think you're not answering my question. I think that's another topic. But thanks.